Hey, what's up, fellow anglers? Todd Welch here, the CEO and founder of High Altitude Brands, and just wanted to show you an unboxing of the new fishing reel samples that we just got. So if you've been around for a while, previously you probably heard me mention that, so currently we bundle our Backcountry Telescopic rods with Abu Garcia fishing reels similar to this one. And they're really nice rods, or really nice reels, run about 50 bucks online. And we pay about $35 to get these and combine them with our fishing rods. So the goal was to make a fishing reel that's even better than this one, like higher quality. But since we'll be able to get it directly from the manufacturer, we can cut out the middleman, so to speak. We'll be able to get you guys a better reel at a similar price as what we're getting these Abu Garcias. So that's the goal. Just got these two samples in the mail. They're both the same ones, and so they sent two of them just for us to check out. Let's open them up, take a look, and see what we're getting here, and compare them to the Abu Garcia. So just got a couple of them here, as I mentioned. They are both the same. And so I'll show you here. This one I already wound up. Take off this bubble wrap so you can get a better look of it here. All right, so get a nice zoom in on this here. They put the text and everything on there for us. So these are going to be called, make sure you guys can see that. These are going to be called the Backcountry 1000. And they are hold 4 pounds, 6 pounds, 8 pounds. You could even do 2 pounds or 10 pounds would work fine, but they're rated for 195 yards of 4 pound, 125 yards of 6 pound. Make sure you guys can see that. That side's millimeters. And then 100 yards of 8 pounds and 21.6 inches per turn. So every time you make a turn of this handle, a full turn, it reels in 21.6 inches of line. Has our logo on there, so that looks pretty good. And then the Backcountry 1000 model number on the bottom here as well. I like the feel of it. It looks really nice. You guys seen the millimeter side. I'm just going to show you the yards and inches side there, so we'll get a nice zoom in of that for you so you can see that. I like how that's printed on there. It looks nice. And so the build quality feels pretty good. I like it quite a bit. Comparing it to the so this is a little bit bigger version of the one that we stock with our rods currently. This is the size 20 or 2000. This is a size 10 1000, so it's a little smaller, but they look the same as this one. The Abu Garcia looks the same as the one we stock. And what I notice about this one is if you look at the blacks there, this one is a matte color and this one is a shiny. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you like the shiny or the matte finish better. Personally, I like the shiny. I think it looks a little higher quality. It's the same material. I'm feeling this. It's pretty much, it feels very much the same. This is just going to be a more of a glossy finish, where this one is a matte finish. I definitely like the glossy finish better. The other thing I'm noticing is the gold on this sample that they send is not nearly as vibrant and good looking as the gold on the Abu Garcia. So definitely going to have them check that out, work on that. This one looks, the sample looks almost more yellowish than a gold. So we'll have them work on that. And then one thing that I noticed as well here is, so where you hook your line, you can see on the Abu Garcia here, it's a black little like plastic notch. And on the sample here, it's a silver piece of aluminum, it feels like. I'm gonna have to play with that. I'm not sure if I like that aluminum or not. Let me know again in the comments if you've used a reel that has an aluminum piece there to hook your line when you don't have a lure on versus the plastic little like guitar pick shape one that I've typically seen. But I'll have to try that out, see how it works. I'm just a little worried that that aluminum could get like a rough edge on it or something and cut the line. So I'll have to check that out, do a little fishing with this and see how that works. Another difference that I'm noticing right off the bat is the handle knob here that you hold on to. So the Abu Garcia has this smaller one with kind of an ergonomic design that I really like the way it fits in my hand, where the sample has this bigger knob and it doesn't really have the ergonomic design on it that I'm used to. Maybe it's just that I'm used to this. Maybe I'd get used to this bigger one, but I feel like that's not going to be quite as responsive for a smaller reel like this. Maybe on a bigger reel, if you really had to be able to hold on to that really nicely and torque in a fish. But on a smaller reel like this, I think this is going to be better. But we're making this for you guys, so let me know again down in the comments what you think, which knob you like better out of those. If you've tried those both before, which one do you prefer? So the handle as well is shaped a little bit differently. I kind of like it. It looks really nice and kind of unique and actually feels more sturdy than the Abu Garcia. So I'm not sure if the Abu Garcia one is a plastic and this one might be an aluminum, but it definitely feels higher quality, this handle type, versus the Abu Garcia one. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments as well. Let's see, so on the back side, I like this silver back here. Looks really nice, and I like the all silver over here and silver here, where with the Abu Garcia, this nut is black instead of silver, and this back is black as well instead of silver. So I kind of like that better. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll have to take a look. I noticed this is also silver on the back side of the spinning unit here as well, on the side here where the Abu Garcia is all black. So let me know your thoughts on that. Do you like the all sleek black like this, or do you like the mix of black, gold, silver, or maybe even we make some of this silver gold instead of silver? Let me know your thoughts on that. On the spool on front as well, where you tighten your drag on the sample here is silver instead of black also. That I definitely would prefer black, I think. It just doesn't look right with the silver, gold, and black inside there. The black definitely looks a lot sleeker in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts on that also, please. Would definitely appreciate it. Let's see. So the other thing, let's just compare this. So the cool thing with this is the Abu Garcia one has, I believe it is 7+1. Let me see, it should be written here. Get this out a little bit. Yeah, so The Abu Garcia is 7 bearings is what you're getting for that $50 price point that one is at. And this sample is actually 10 ball bearings, as you can see written right there. And what's really nice about this too, and the Abu Garcia I do not believe is that this is sealed stainless steel bearings. So what's really nice about the sealed ones is that even if this gets dunked in water, gets dirt inside there, the bearings are sealed so that none of that dirt and anything can get in there. So it's going to help make these last longer for you. Now some people like the shielded bearings better than the sealed. And the sealed ones are definitely going to last longer, but the benefit of the shielded ones is that you can replace them a little bit easier. But I like the idea of the sealed stainless ball bearings, make it as effortless as possible so you don't have to worry about any sand or dirt getting in there. So that's going to be really nice. So an increase from 7 bearings to 10 bearings, which should make it cast a lot better, reel in a lot better, and just work overall better for you. And then with this one, the Abu Garcia, this one is a 5.1 to 1 gear ratio. So basically what that means is that for every time you make a full turn on the reel handle, you're going to get 5.1 turns of the spool. I went a little bit higher with this one, a 5.4 to 1 gear ratio. So every time you turn it, it's going to get 5.4 turns of that spool. Because that way you can just get a little bit faster retrieve when you're reeling it in. You don't have to reel quite so fast to get it in faster. You can be a little more relaxed when you're reeling it in. It's kind of that sweet spot between too slow of reeling in, so you're gonna have to be spinning it really fast to get your line in, versus too fast where you can't work a small jig or a small lure or something like that. Something else that I just noticed, so even the screws on the Abu Garcia here are black where these ones are silver. Not sure what I think on that yet. I kind of really like the sleekness of the all black and gold Abu Garcia. It just looks really nice. And the silver looks good as well on this sample, but I just feel like the all black just looks really nice, really high quality, really sleek. But let me know what your thoughts are. Which one do you prefer? The silver, gold, and black, like the sample, Backcountry 1000, or the all black and gold of the Abu Garcia ProMax? I'll give you a nice little zoom in on that so you can check those out nice and closely. Looks really good. I like on the ProMax here where it puts the brand name there as well. Kind of nice. Not that you'll ever really see that when it's on your rod, but just looks nice, so probably have them add that as well. So one thing that I think I'm going to have them look into for sure is, so on the Abu Garcia, this little nut here, the end of it where you turn it is plastic. The rest of the bolt is, of course, metal, but this is plastic, and same thing on this guy here. And I feel like that would probably not take much to make that in aluminum or metal, and just give it a little bit extra strength there as well. So I'll have to ask the engineer about that, see what that would take to make that happen. So yeah, there you go. That is the samples. We got a couple of them here. I think it's a really good start. Got us on the right track. Just needed some tweaks, and need your guys' comments. So again, if you haven't already, please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts about everything we just went over. What do you like? What do you not like? What would you like changed? I really want to know your thoughts. We're making these for you guys out there. So yeah, get down there in the comments, let me know. And if you haven't already, if you're on YouTube, click that subscribe button down below. Click the little bell to get notified of more videos like this and follow along. Help us make these new reels and all the other equipment that we're going to be making down the line. Really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. This is Todd Welch with High Altitude Brands signing off. Tight lines, everybody.